Hey, what's up, bro? So in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts about Andrew Tate, him being released, and ultimately, is he someone that you can trust? Is he someone that you can rely on when it comes to women, when it comes to your dating life, when it comes to improving your dating life? Should you listen to him or should you just not? Okay, is he a scam? Is he someone that's just indoctrinating you in the wrong way? Is he influencing you in the wrong way? Or what is actually going on? Let's get right into it. So obviously Andrew Tate just got released. Now, the thing that you need to understand firstly is, should he be someone that you look up to? Should he be someone that you take advice from? Well, in some areas, yes. Okay, when it comes to success, crushing it as a man in terms of making money, in terms of being dominant, going for your goals, don't give up, just take action, just improve, achieve, be a man, don't complain, no excuses. Okay, great, perfect. Okay, he's got some great content on some of that stuff. And guys resonate with him. Why? Because the average guy is very lazy and not doing anything. So he watches that and he's like, wow, this is inspiring. I also want to make money. I also want to have that life. I want to get in shape. I want to be able to do X, Y, and Z. I want to be a dominant alpha male. I want those things. Okay, so he's showing them what they lack, and people want those things. So it inspires people, and lots of that content is good.
Understanding that you're a man with a small pistol up against a mighty army. If you want to add a little bit of laziness on top, you're fucked. That's laziness.
He also talks about breaking out of the matrix a lot. Okay, the matrix is controlling people. And yes, you don't want to be a sheep just randomly following people, following the crowd, following what everyone else says, following group mentality. Okay, the group says one thing and then you just, okay, I guess that's correct because the group says it, the world says this, the news says that. Let me just blindly follow. Okay, I agree with that. I agree with those principles. What I don't agree with is his views on women and his views on dating. And I think it's really, really dangerous and it's actually affecting men in the wrong way. And unfortunately, it's going to impact men in such a bad way that their whole dating life, the way they view women, their relationships are going to be impacted in a negative way. Okay, I've been coaching guys for around 10, 11 years at this point. I've been involved in this area of improving my dating life, improving my skills in this area for around 13, 14 years. And what I've seen is this is not, what he's teaching is not the way to get guys a better dating life. Okay, having views around women are property, they must do what you say, the man is always right, tell women what to do, they, like again, a woman, like the whole frame of a man owns the woman, all that whole way of thinking, okay? Just get them to listen to you, get them, like all of these types of stuff, that way of thinking, those principles, it's just not going to help you.
I don't know what kind of bitch-ass dude is letting his chicks go to the club with her friends without him. No, you stay in the house. You don't go nowhere. You're not, no restaurants, no clubs, nothing.
I'm saying this from almost 15 years of experience with coaching, with relationships, with my own personal journey, okay? Coaching thousands and thousands and thousands of men and seeing what it takes to succeed in this area, to succeed in your dating life, training guys up to succeed, okay? Hundreds of men. And look, what you need to understand is if you have those views, it will impact your dating life in a negative way, okay? And you might think to yourself, no, I just want to be alpha like Andrew Tate. I just want to speak to girls in a certain way. I just want to have women see me in a certain way. Look, it's about my life, my success. Who cares about anything? Okay, have those views. I'm telling you that it will impact you at a certain point. Okay, if not in your current relationship, in your next one. If not in your interactions now with women, in the future. You're planting seeds that are growing in a certain way, and they actually negative seeds. So I want you to view women from the perspective of not like, oh, you know what, they property and like they just must do what I want and I'm going to tell them what to do. No, okay? That stuff's either going to land you up in jail or it's going to land you up in a negative, bad relationship, or it's going to land up making women uncomfortable. You don't do that stuff. Okay? And no, if I just make all the money, then girls will just, whatever, they'll just listen to everything I say. No. Okay? You need to learn things the right way. You need to learn how to make women comfortable. You need to learn how to get them attracted to you, how to get them to chase. And look, he's operating from a different perspective. He's operating from a perspective of being a multi-millionaire, having all that type of value, and then he's teaching guys on what to do and how to get girls. Okay? The average guy is not in his situation. And if you're thinking, look, I can treat women the same way that Andrew Tate does, go for it. They won't respond the same way. And even if you're in the situation that Andrew Tate is in, I still don't believe he should be treating women the way he is. Okay? Now, look, am I saying that he went to prison for just reasons? No, I don't know. Okay, I have no idea. If he's guilty, I hope that he goes back to prison. If he's not, and it was falsified, and I hope that he's not put in jail for the wrong reasons, of course. Okay? There is certain things that you can watch and you can think, wow, that's inspiring, that's cool, I'm learning a lot. But realize that the overall frame of someone is always going to come through. So even if you're learning how to make money from this guy, even from anyone, if you're learning how to make money from that person, if you're learning how to succeed in general from that person, and you're thinking to yourself, okay, Gabriel, you said that I can learn those things from that person. That's great. Productivity and taking action. But when it comes to women, I shouldn't learn from him. Okay, so let's just pick the things that I should learn from him from. Okay, yes and no. The only danger of doing that is his overall frame, his overall way of thinking might come through and actually influence you negatively. Okay, in terms of even in the areas that you can listen to him from. That's why, look, if you're learning how to be a leader from someone that's a great leader, but he absolutely is a terrible person. He hates, I'm not saying Andrew Tate is, but he hates people. He can't stand people. He's negative. He's angry. All of these bad traits. Okay, but he's a good leader. Can you learn from his leadership skills? Yes, you can. But you have to be really strong-minded that his overall frame is not influencing you. Because you have to understand from a social dynamic perspective what is actually going on. And when it comes to influence, people will you'll share certain qualities. So someone will have an amazing strength, an amazing high value trait. You'll learn from that trait, but you won't realize that there's other things going on that's actually influencing you because you see that trait as valuable. And that's what's going on here. Now, again, my personal views, I actually value a lot of the things that he does. I actually learn from a lot of the things that he does. Okay, I like some of his content. I'm very aware. Okay, I've worked on my mindsets enough to realize that I'm not going to let his overall views on women influence me when it comes to learning from his other areas of his content in terms of money and success and taking action. Okay, so you have to be strong-minded in that area, because if you're not, the overall negative views, the negative frames that he has are going to impact you, even if you're learning from the positive qualities that he has. So to sum this up, I'm telling you that there's lots of good things. There's lots of things that you can learn. Okay? Also, what I'm saying is that if you're not strong-minded, the negative views that he has around women and around his date and around dating in general, that's going to impact you negatively, even if you're learning from the right things. But if you have the right mindset, if you're strong-minded, you can learn from just the positive traits and exclude the negative traits. But overall, just be very, very wary, okay? When you see someone that's successful in certain areas telling you certain things, if you're thinking, what the hell? I mean, even though this sounds controversial, sounds provocative, maybe it's right, but you also have to think to yourself, look, this is very strange behavior. You can't treat human beings like this. You can't treat a woman like this, okay? So you have to understand, this is not about like simping or anything like that, okay? Always have boundaries, always have opinions, always be dominant, of course, okay? We know what it takes to get a woman, okay? It's not about seeking approval, seeking permission, none of that. But also on the other extreme, it's not about treating women in a bad way, okay? Or having views that make you see women in a bad way, okay? Very, very important here. So overall, look, I'm happy he's out if he is innocent. And again, lots of the content that he made, I think it's helpful for people. Lots of the content in terms of dating, I think it's really, really detrimental to men. Can you learn from the positive things? Yes, you can, if you're strong-minded enough, that you don't let the negative frames influence you, okay? That's pretty much it. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you soon.